they can actually build their house. So they are made out of cardboard and just old roofing material that they can find on the streets, and just old wood, and they put it together, and that's what they use as a house. So in our rainy season, the water comes in and just wrecks the little belongings that they're able to have.
The Fuller Center for Housing started in 2005, and the blessings have just been pouring down on us. It's just been amazing. In a little over 3 years, we put to work in 42 different towns and cities in the U.S. and half of the states, and in 13 other countries, including El Salvador. But I can tell you one thing, the Fuller Center is going to build several thousand here. This is just the beginning, because God is not through with us. I started Habitat for Humanity when I was 40, and I started the Fuller Center when I was 70. So I tell people I got to go faster now. You and your family have been invited in. We have done for you what Jesus said we should do. Invite the stranger in. And inasmuch as you do it to the least, it's just like you invited Jesus himself in. We're going to do that 16 times this week.
The eyes of the blind will see the face of God, and the ears of the deaf will hear our Father's song, and the legs of the lame will dance upon the highway of holiness. Yeah.
Un hogar digno para vivir mejor que como vivimos aquí, porque no tenemos ni agua potable ni luz.
It's nice to have a real home, somewhere that we will actually have water, she says, because right now they don't have water. She is very glad, and she is thankful, and that may God bless you all. This would be the kitchen that where they have all of their food, and then as you can see, only a little sheet divides her kitchen with, ese sería el cuarto. Sí. Y aquí en una cama viven cuando duermen usted y la niña.
Yo y ella.
And on this bed she sleep, Martha and her daughter sleep on this bed, and no vive nadie más aquí, señor.
Mi hijo.
And then, ¿y él dónde duerme?
En la hamaca.
And then their son, she has a son as well, and he sleeps on a hammock. She says that they used to have another bed here, but as you can see, the roofing isn't very good, so it got wet. It's not wet. It's not good anymore. And then right back there is what you can say their closet, and which are 2 boxes and just a little shelf thing.
Y cambio aquí, y ya cambio aquí sí me enojaba. Sí.
She's saying that here she gets very nervous because it's very difficult, because with the roof that she has and everything, she's very nervous that it's going to fall and it's going to hurt one of her children really badly. But she said it's so great because the new houses we're building, she won't have that problem, she won't have that fear that she'll never be wet at night after it rains or anything. She's just really happy for her and her children.
El día que me digan, que si me dicen el viernes que me den la llave, porque dicen que no lo van a pasar el viernes, yo voy a decir pasarme el mismo día que me den la llave.
She just said she's just completely happy, and you know, the day on Friday when they give her the key, so she moved in, she won't be able to believe it. Like, she'll just be so happy.
Porque gracias a Fuller Center y a Dios, vea que lo van a hacer este sueño realidad.
That thanks to the Fuller Center and to God to make this dream so true, that it's really going to happen.
first began coming to the country of El Salvador in June of 1999, and at that particular time I came down with my youth group from my church. My daughter was a member of that youth group. There was 21 youth, and she was 11 years old, and we just had a fabulous time here in El Salvador, and our hearts were broken. We fell in love with the country. So immediately upon returning back to the States, I called our friend Millard Fuller, and I told Millard, I said, Millard, I've got to do something to address the housing needs in El Salvador. And Millard said, absolutely, sign me up, I'm ready to go. And so I said, hey, I'm ready to lead the effort and do whatever I can to be the hands and feet of Christ to the people of El Salvador. And today we're here, and this just absolutely warms and thrills my heart to be standing here. I feel I'm standing on holy ground, and it's a great atmosphere here to see people from all over the United States and Canada here and working with the Nationals side by side to really impact this nation and change the world.
Everybody should eventually try to do some humanitarian work or whatever. I think it's good for them and it's good for yourself.
It helps you grow. So.
Yeah. Well, this is our first, so we'll see what's going to change in us.
It's going to be a big change.
We have to start somewhere.
Yes.
It's never too late to start.
It's a perfect place to start right here.
Yeah.
And welcome to our South.